Okay, today we're going to deconstruct a really powerful piece of writing. It's basically a love anthem, all about how love can survive across huge distances and, through some pretty incredible struggles. So let's dive in and see how it builds this amazing story of hope.
So the whole thing kicks off with this line, right? When I sing and send my love from far away. It sounds simple, but it's so profound. Right off the bat, you get the core conflict. Two people are apart, and the only thing they have to connect them is a song. Just that one line, and you can already feel this powerful mix of longing and hope.
And that, of course, brings us to the central question of this whole piece. I mean, it's not just about Miles, right? The text hints at way bigger problems. We're talking storms, shadows, conflict. So the real question is, how on earth can one voice, just one song, travel across a whole sea of troubles like that? Well, let's find out.
So the story really gets going with this incredibly personal message. Think of it as a call from one heart to another, just sent out into the unknown, right across the sea.
And you really got to look at the language here. This is not a gentle whisper. The heart is unveiled. I mean, that's completely vulnerable, totally exposed. It's shaking, but at the same time, it's fierce and brave. What that tells us is that sending this song isn't just about love, it's an act of pure, immense courage.
And that's when you realize the song is so much more than just a message. It's become a lifeline. This song eternal, as it's called, is the one thing that's actively keeping their love awake, It's stopping it from getting swallowed up by the distance and the darkness. It's their power source, their endurance.
So what exactly is this darkness they're up against? Well, this is where the anthem pulls the camera back, you could say. It goes from this very personal story to showing us a whole world that's just consumed by conflict. This isn't just a story about two people anymore. It's about two people trying to hold on to love while the world around them is literally falling apart.
And the imagery here, man, it is bleak. You've got misty mountains, things that fade to gray, and these shadows where they have to stay. It just paints this picture of a world that's had all the color, all the hope, just drained right out of it. This is the heavy, oppressive reality they're living in day in and day out.
And believe it or not, it gets even more intense. See, the world around them isn't just ignoring them, it's actively hostile. There's this other song in the air, one that's full of bitter spite. It's the sound of war, of hatred, and it's basically the arch nemesis to their little love song.
And then you get this line, and this is really the peak of all that violence. Make bloody war meet flame. It's just so stark, so brutal and direct. There's no trying to pretty it up with poetry. That's just the raw, destructive truth of their world. This is the actual fire their love has to find a way to survive.
But even when it feels like the whole world is on fire, some things, they last. And this is where the anthem makes a really important pivot. It starts focusing on these symbols of resilience, things that are standing strong against all the chaos, and giving our lovers a little bit of hope.
So, the first symbol we see is this very specific, very real place, Klong Dak.
And a key thing here, it's still standing strong. I mean, think about that. In a world of total destruction, this one thing serves as a landmark of persistence.
And it's not just stuff that people built. Nature itself is a symbol of hope. These great rice fields endure. They represent that timeless cycle of life that just keeps on going, that lives long no matter what wars are raging right next to them. And this is where the anthem connects all the dots for us. It's so direct. The dock stands, the fields endure, and just like them, our love still remains alive within. It's perfect, right? These outside symbols of resilience are a direct mirror for their own internal, unwavering love.
Okay, and right here, the whole mood of the piece it flips. After going through all that darkness, their song, their love song, finally starts to bring in the light. This is the turning point of the whole story. Just look at the contrast. It's night and day. We are literally moving from a world of storms and shadows into a new reality of spring light. It tells you the song actually worked. It crossed the distance. It survived the war. And now it's bringing in a brand new season of hope and maybe reunion.
And this isn't just some vague hope. It's painted with these beautiful, vivid images. You've got birds gliding in warm spring light. The storms are finally fading away. The earth itself rests bright, and a spring bloom greets the heart. It's like a total renewal for all your senses. The war is finally over, not just outside, but inside too.
And in this final section, the song completes its journey. What started out as this super private message between two lovers, well, it transforms. It becomes a universal anthem. It's a piece of advice and a message of hope for literally everyone.
And what it leaves us with is basically an instruction manual for getting through the tough times. Step 1, hold on to faith. Step 2, keep your heart alive no matter what. Step 3, make your own love song, your own source of light. And finally, step 4, and this is so important, give it to all. Share that hope with the world.
And so this all leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? This whole piece is about a song, a simple song that gives people strength when things are at their absolute darkest. And it kind of makes you wonder, in our own world, which has plenty of its own storms and shadows, what's the song or the idea or the belief that you hold on to? What's your anthem?